Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, my adorable little honey drops. I am here with Keith and Omega Man.
Yo.
Make a little... Thank you very much. And today we are listening to the Circe Saga. And we are just gonna hop right into it. Keith, do you have any thoughts before we go hopping in?
Yeah, I love Circe. She's my favorite caster class servant. That's actually not true, but
How rude. Damn, I see how it is.
Well, I'm sorry. God.
Well, this song is called Puppeteer. Ready?
Yep.
Do you hear that tune in the background? It should sound familiar. I don't know if you know.
Somewhat.
So let me start over and I'll give you the lyrics if that's helpful.
Yeah.
And if we don't return, then 600 men will make this whole place burn.
Dang. Okay. Yeah, I understand now.
So,
Captain, I have something that I must confess. Something that I must get off my chest. Until it is said, I cannot rest. Captain,
You really gotta make sure this island is secure.
but Captain,
There's only so much left we can endure. Whatever you need to say can wait some more. Of that I'm sure.
okay.
can I just say really quick, I love how they, like, I'm not sure if they went through different decisions on what to name the saga, but the fact that they just call it the Circe Saga instead of something else is really funny to me. Because it's like, gee, I wonder who's in this saga. Like, I can't even ask you what island you think they're on, where you think they are, because you know what it is. You know what's going on. But what do we think of the opening?
I wonder if Eurylochus is immune to Pigify.
It would be funny. But what are we feeling currently in the opening here?
Well, dang. Isn't this real somber?
Mm-hmm. Oh, my there we go. I know where my mouse is.
Eurylochus, back so soon. Where's the rest of your crew? And by the gods, what happened to you?
We came across a palace. Inside we heard a voice. It seemed to show no malice. To greet it was our choice, but nothing could prepare us for the power that awaited inside.
What did this palace hide?
This next part, I need you to understand, is my favorite part, probably, of this whole song.
Ooh.
Just because it's so good.
Sir, since we left home, we faced a variety of foes from a wide range of places. Gods, monsters, you know the roster. Hostile creatures that we could resist. But this was a hell of a twist, cause we are weak to a power like this.
What was it?
A woman.
So true. Real.
What was it? A woman.
So true.
It's so good. And I love that it's the most
Understand.
replayed part of the whole song.
But this was a hell of a twist, cause we are weak to a power like this.
And the fact that it looks like this deep, angry monster, you know?
Mhm.
And then it's just
What was it?
A woman.
What?
She had us in just 2 words.
Come inside.
Damn.
Welcome to the best part of your life. Go ahead and rest wherever you like. I've got you. Don't worry, Sassy's got you now.
Only I stayed outside, but the rest went in.
Take a seat. Let me bring you all something to eat. I bet
That's not ominous at all.
There it is. There it is. All right.
That's not ominous at all.
Eh-heh.
It's steaming
Eh-heh.
hot. Steaming hot.
I bet you're tired from the years spent on your feet. I've got you. Don't worry, Sassy's got you now.
The fact that when she says it, she looks at one of her nymphs, I think is really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think that her also saying it to one of her nymphs is really interesting because she's like, I'm protecting you. In a way, you know?
Right.
Where she's like, I've got you. Like, so don't worry about these men. I've got you. I'm gonna still protect you. Don't worry about it. And then, of course, the opposite of...
By the time they ate, it was far too late. For inside the meal,
Think of your past
she had cast a spell.
and your mistakes.
They began to squeal
They'll be the
and grow
last
snouts and tails.
mistakes you'll
She
make.
changed them.
I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I puppeteer, yeah.
They transformed,
This is the price.
and it wasn't quick.
We paid to live.
She turned our men
The world is not
from men to pigs.
and to forgive.
She changed them.
I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I puppeteer, yeah.
We have to go save them.
No, we don't.
Would you go save them? That's my question. Who would you side with? Would you go save them? Would you not?
On one hand, it's probably best if we just leave. On the other hand, if we throw enough swords at the trolley, we can save everyone! I swear!
Oh my god.
If we cast Ice, we can block the trolley, guys!
But yeah, no, I want to replay this part where they're where
See?
she's-
Omega Man agrees.
All the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play.
It's a spider because she's weaving all
Hello,
of her
Frank was
webs.
here, and I do not agree.
Thank you, Frank. Frank is now here, and I will also put his stuff in the description because he is here now. He decided.
Don't
Guys,
do that. You
Guys,
don't
it's
have to.
only 9
Anyway,
days until the next Shiro Day!
Oh my god.
We are currently recording this on January 19th, by the way.
Yeah, and it'll probably come out way before Shiro Day. Hey, but if it actually is that amount of days from Shiro Day when you're watching this, make sure to comment. That way we know that you're here and that you support Shiro Day.
Of course.
Anyways, she's
Be
got
sure to
her-
watch my Shiro Day video when that comes out. I don't know what the heck Future Keith is gonna cook up for that, but he's gonna make something.
something's gonna be there. So
Something. We'll probably have read Fate Stay Night by now.
I puppeteer, yeah.
They transformed,
This is the price.
and it wasn't quick.
We paid to live.
She turned.
like also this is the price we pay to live.
Need to live.
Like that.
Eh.
Damn.
You know.
Like, to make sure that we can continue living, we have to turn you into pigs. Like, okay.
Our men
The world is not
from men to pigs.
and to forgive.
She changed them.
I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I puppeteer, yeah.
We have to go save them.
No, we don't. Look at all we've lost and all we've learned. Every single cost is so much more than what we've earned.
I love that line. Everything that costs is so much more than what we've
More
earned.
than what we've learned.
Like, That's so true. Like, you've lost so many men and earned so little.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Yeah.
so bad.
Think about the men we have left before they're none. Let's just cut our losses, you and I, and let's run.
Of course I'd like to leave now. Of course I'd like to run. But I can hardly sleep now, knowing everything we've done. There's no length I wouldn't go if it was you I had to save. I can only hope you'd do the same.
Now, this artist is named Gigi. We've watched a lot of her animatics, right? And this upcoming scene is probably it's a type of scene that she does a lot, but I think this one is my favorite because it goes between these two people singing, and I love it. It's just
I can hear her still,
No one will find
and her voice deceives.
their way between.
What if she can't be killed?
My nymphs and
Would
I,
you choose to leave?
their loving queen.
I don't know.
I've got all
maybe
the
it's not
power,
right now, but
yeah.
it's
I've
gonna
got
happen.
all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I'm puppeteer.
She's
Yeah.
a clever
Oh, here we
witch,
go.
This is the price.
and she's hard to slay.
We paid it all.
It's a game of wits,
We draw the line.
but you don't have to play.
Watch from above.
I have to try.
I've got all the power.
Interrupting
yeah. I've
because
got
no one
all
else will. So can we get a reset on that?
Oh, yeah.
I can hear her still,
No one will find
and her voice deceives.
their way between.
What if she can't be killed?
My nymphs and I,
Would you choose to leave?
their loving queen.
I don't know.
I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I'm puppeteer.
She's
Yeah.
a clever witch,
This is the price.
and she's hard to slay.
We paid it all.
It's a game of wits,
We draw the line.
but you don't have to play.
Watch from above.
I have to try.
I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I'm puppeteer, yeah.
that is a lot of pigs.
Metabole Piglets!
God, I'm gonna have to add so much fate Circe art today. guys. You know what? Anytime I have to cut it, I'm gonna put like the screaming like rainbow lines. You know, when it's like there's an issue here, and I'm just gonna put a picture. I'm gonna find a GIF of her running across the screen, and that's what I'm gonna put here. I'm sure it's already happened, and here's me explaining it.
I mean, I'm sure. You could also put like you could also just edit her noble phantasm of just a bunch of pigs running around.
That's probably what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be great. God. Anyways, what did we think of Puppeteer?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Overall, what do we think? I will ask you a question. All right, hold on. I have to go back a little bit because I'm gonna have to fucking find it. Here we go. Who's that?
Hi there. Hello there, Hermes. IIRC.
I love how you had to think about it.
I was like, I know those silly boots, I think.
You ready
Yep.
for the next one? The next
Mhm.
song is called Wouldn't You Like? This one is a good song.
I must say, what a brilliant speech you gave.
Who goes there?
Just a friend who could help you save your men. A foe like Circe's not to be messed with. You want to beat her, you'll need the blessing of a certain god. Divine intervention, someone who's not afraid to send a message.
Hermes?
I love his stupid laugh so
Yeah.
much.
Would.
Huh?
Mega Man, you should look up what his actual singer looks like.
Mega
You'll-
Man, you're straight. You can't say would.
He's bi-ish.
That doesn't sound right at all.
He's light bi. By the way, fun fact, just a fun fact. I believe Odysseus is the great-great-grandson of Hermes. Just a fun fact. He's in the
Interesting.
family tree somewhere. I think it's great-great-grandson. It's either great-grandson or it's great-great. It's not, I don't know.
That's fair.
Wouldn't you like a taste of the power? Wouldn't you like to use more than words? Deep in the night, the fight lasts for hours. You can be hurt or you can beat her. Wouldn't you like to have some of the magic? Wouldn't you like your outcome preferred? Deep in the night, the fight can be tragic. I'll help you conquer her.
I love the you can be hurt or you can beat her.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good. The flow.
Some good wordplay.
It's such a good wordplay, and this entire song, like the beat of it is just so, like it's so like bouncy, and I love it, and it feels very Hermes, you know?
Right.
It's just I feel like a lot of the songs that like when a god is singing them, it feels like them, you know?
Right.
It's so good. Oh my god.
She can turn you to an animal that'll end up on her plate. She can all but make you fall in love like you're on your 100th date. She can conjure up a monster that'll grind you to the bones. She has all the ways to haunt you when you take her on alone. Wouldn't you like a taste of the power? Wouldn't you like to use more than words? Deep in the night, the fight lasts for hours. You can be hurt or you can be turned. Wouldn't you like to have some of the magic? Wouldn't you like your outcome preferred? Deep in the night, the fight can be tragic. I'll help you conquer her. Oh, oh, here in the roots of this flower, there lies such a power to take her on. You must consume and digest it, then you'll manifest a being of your creation. All you need's imagination, though it's only for a moment. Till you've beaten your opponent. And I call this route Holy Moly.
That is actually a thing. Fun fact. Holy moly. The reason we say holy moly is because it actually is a thing. There is actually a root called moly, and it used to be blessed. I don't know if it was Grecian or where it originally, I'd have to re-look it up. I looked it up like a couple months ago. But moly is an actual plant that does exist, and it did used to be blessed. So
Interesting.
that's where holy moly comes from. Also, just the little huh is really funny.
Call this route Holy Moly. Wouldn't you like a taste of the power? Wouldn't you?
Also, can we just appreciate all of the gradients, like all of the different gradients that have been going through this entire song?
Right.
All of the gradients, I love them. Big kudos. It's so pretty.
Like to use more than words. Deep in the night, the fight lasts for hours. You can be hurt or you can be hurt. Wouldn't you like to have some of the magic? Wouldn't you like your outcome preferred? Deep in the night, the fight can be tragic. I'll help you conquer her.
I also love that they give a shadow to his eyes, because
Right.
there's really no root for that. To my knowledge, at least.
I
mean,
see.
there are probably some things if I really like looked it up and thought in my brain about it, but to my knowledge, there's really no reason to shade his eyes other than that he's a trickster. Is like the number one thing I can think of, is that he's
enough.
considered a trickster god. But I love it. I love this design. I think a lot of people, the way that they design Hermes is really good.
Wouldn't you like a taste of the power? Wouldn't you like to use more than words? Deep in the night, the fight lasts for hours. You can be hurt or you can be hurt. Wouldn't you like to have some of the magic? Wouldn't you like your outcome preferred? Deep in the night, the fight can be tragic. I'll help you conquer her. Hermes, thank you. Don't thank me, friend. You very well may die. Good luck.
Yeah, you might die. Don't worry about it.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Just like,
All right, there it is. Protection of the
Don't-
messenger god.
hey.
What does he have it at? Rank B? Yeah.
There he is. Where am I? There I am. Okay. Our next song is Done For. So now he's gonna go and see if he can try and beat the shit out of Circe. Let's see how this goes. I love this little girl with the pig. Cause like that's a whole ass person.
It's fine, he has class advantage.
Lady of the palace, sorry that I asked this, but I hope that I've been misinformed. I sent out some scouts.
Okay, really quickly, can we talk about the fact that
I
he
asked this,
has
but I hope that
an owl?
Oh.
He's got a little owl on his
little
class.
brooch.
A little brooch.
I've been misinformed. I sent out some scouts to take a look around through here, and they wound up at your doors. Through the years we seldom get a warm welcome, so I must ask just to be sure. Did you do something to them?
Who, me? All I did was reveal their true form.
You turned them into pigs.
I
Like, it's like, I just feel their two forms. You turn them into pigs. Yeah.
their true form.
You turned them into pigs.
I don't know who you are nor why you're here, but let me make this one thing clear. I've got people to protect, nymphs I can't neglect, so I'm not taking chances, dear. If you make one wrong move, then you're done for. Anything I don't approve, then you're done for. I could put a spell on you when you're done for. Boy, you better run, or soon you will be done.
So, I have talked about this before, not on my channel. However, fun fact for those who may not know, Circe is the goddess of sorcery, and she is the daughter of Hecate, or Hecate, however you wish to say it, who is the goddess of magic. Now, the best way I could explain it is in fate terms.
Great.
Where you have true magic and magecraft, whereas magecraft is something you can possess through stuff. Like, that's the best way I can explain it, is just like the way that Circe does it is magecraft, whereas true magic is what Hecate or Hecate does. That is, I think, the best way I can explain this. So for any Fate fans, that's how you tell the two goddesses apart. And literally,
Makes
Circe is the daughter of Hecate.
Yeah,
So.
makes sense. She would have her magecraft would be strong because when was the Odyssey written?
A long time ago, BC.
Eighth century. Yeah, Age of Gods.
So, also,
Or very close to it. So this
I
is
would-
Age of Gods magecraft, an entirely much more powerful entity than modern magecraft would be.
And I am pretty sure. No, I do know this. I'm not pretty sure. I do know this. She is the daughter of Hecate and Helios. So I'm not quite sure where the kind of ear fins are coming from. Granted, there is a story where she does fall in love with some sort of either fishman or fisherman.
Interesting.
So it could be that. But that also could be why she has this kind of like sun / like sunflower brooch as well. So I don't know. I'm not the artist. However, that's how I'm interpreting this. So
Yeah. Oddly enough, in Fate, Circe doesn't actually have divinity. However, she does have the hidden attribute of heaven, which is attributed towards demigods and gods.
that's fair.
So characters like Ereshkigal, alongside Cuchulainn and Heracles, have this attribute. But she, oddly enough, does not have divinity, though it does. Although obviously her dad is Helios, or ancestors are the other other gods like Chaos, Gaia, and Tethys. And there's Hecate. I think one of her nieces is Medea, but I need to.
No, actually, not Circe's
Really?
nymph, or not Circe's niece. Medea is actually the daughter of Hecate,
Okay.
of the king and Hecate.
Ah, I see.
So, and I don't know if her
Interesting.
brother is also the same, but I know that she is, and that's where her magecraft comes from.
Interesting.
At least that's
Granted, I know
that's
that
the
there's
story
a
I know.
yeah.
So,
Granted, I know that there's at least some parts in Medea stories in which she actually learns magic from Circe. So,
I mean, they're half sisters. It would make sense.
yes. Yeah, that makes sense.
So,
I think Medea Lily actually has some lines about that. I'd have to check though.
all right, we'll find out later. Next time.
When you're done for, boy, you better run, or soon you will be done for.
I don't mean to tip your scale, but you will fail at placing any spells on me. I just ate a flower, one that claims your power, so you better cower now and flee.
You must be a liar, mortals can't acquire money without dire consequence.
Then I must be a god like you, cause I got this root from the ground with my bare hands.
Hermes gave it to you, didn't he?
Okay, fine, yes. Well, regardless, you and I are now evenly matched. Our fates are intertwined, they're attached. I've got people to protect, friends I can't neglect. So now there is no turning back. You've made your one wrong move, now you're done for.
So he said that he could make a strong monster to go against hers, and what did he make?
Is that the Cyclops?
It's the Cyclops. Because that's the strongest monster he's encountered.
Right.
And what did she make?
Is that the Chimera?
Mm-hmm.
Now you're done for. I will be the one to prove that you're done for. Not even a spell saves you, cause you're done for. Oh, you better run, or soon you will be done for.
You've lost.
My nymphs are like my daughters, I protect them at all costs. The last time we let strangers live, we faced a heavy loss. You've given me no reason to bestow you with my trust, but everyone's true colors are revealed in acts of lust.
I'm not sure I follow.
And then it goes immediately into the next song, so we're gonna pause here. So, what are our thoughts on Done For? And there are a couple different
Interesting.
stories that the one that she references of letting people live. There's a couple different ones that could be in reference to. So I'm not quite sure which one she's talking about. I have a theory, but I'm not sure. So
The worst thing that can happen that'll make me like Epic a little less is if Jorge confirms that one of his inspirations for this is the Fate franchise.
damn. Thank you, Frank.
Thank you, Frank.
Very cool. Anyways, this is the next song, and it is called Some Spicy Connections Warning. This is called There Are Other Ways.
There are other ways of persuasion. There are other modes of control. There are other means of deceit. There are other roads to the soul. There are other actions of passion. You have so much left to learn. Want to save your men from the fire. Show me that you're willing to burn.
Who's to say with all mistakes I've made
Don't be
that they will
afraid.
be the
Think
last
of your
mistakes I
past.
ever made?
Don't break when
There is so much power, but there's no puppets here.
Damn.
Thoughts? What are our thoughts?
Proc, what is what? Proc single-mindedness love, buddy. Proc single-mindedness love. Come on, please.
I think what I love is there's no puppet here.
Mm-hmm.
I love the wordplay. There's so much good wordplay in all of the Epic the Musical, but I love that one. And just it's so good because it's we'll talk more about it at the end, but
I'm just a man.
There is no line,
I'm
never
just
enough, so
a
much power,
man.
so much power, but there's no puppet here.
I can't.
do you hear the tune in the background?
Penelope.
yes. I love that so much. I love that he's like, I can't, because he's thinking about his wife. Because he's a good guy. We don't
Odysseus
talk
is a
about the
wife
other
guy.
versions. We don't talk about the other versions of him. There are other versions that...
This Odysseus is a wife guy. Let's go.
Yes, this Odysseus is wife. I'll tell you about the other versions. I'm sure other people can Google it, because I don't want that on my YouTube channel, because some of them are a little... But yeah, no, some of them, Circe does some shit. And Odysseus is sometimes a really bad non-wife guy. Oops.
Back at home, my wife awaits for me. She's my everything, my Penelope. And she's all my power. But it's been 12 long years, 12 long years since I have seen my wife.
I love that he just flops himself. He's just like, oh god, become my therapist for like a hot second, because like, damn.
I'm gonna trauma dump you, Circe.
Yeah, like, don't worry about it.
And now the god of tides is out to end my life. So I beg you, Circe, grant us mercy and let us puppets leave.
Poseidon, eh? There might be a way to evade him. There might be a way to get home. Though this other way's very dangerous, it might be your one final hope. I know of a brilliant prophet. Problem is this prophet is dead. I can't get you home, but I'll get you to the underworld instead. I'll release your men and I'll get you to the underworld instead.
Wait, you're helping us?
There are many ways of persuasion. There are many modes of control. Maybe showing one act of kindness
Little awkward
leads
way.
to kinder souls down the road. I remember actions of passion. I have been in love once before. Maybe one day the world will need a puppeteer no more. Or maybe one day the world will need a puppeteer.
So much power, but there's no puppet here. No, she's not a bitch, she's a puppeteer. No, she's not a bitch, she's a puppeteer, yeah.
So, first of all, that's the ending of the saga. However, I do need to show you something, because it's really funny.
Or maybe one
He
day
has a name, and I can't remember what his name is, but this guy is so happy. Hold on, this guy is so happy because he gets turned back into a human that he drinks himself off the roof and dies. That is what happens.
Oopsie daisy.
Doesn't make it back on the boat. Just dies. And that is the ending of the Circe saga.
All right, down to 42 men there. Odysseus.
Yeah. But what are our thoughts? What are, hold on, let me, there we go. Okay, so first of all, what was our favorite song?
I'd say done for.
Good.
Mm.
Now, what were our overall thoughts of the Circe saga? What did you think of Circe? What did you think of the overall plot line? What are we thinking? What did we think of Hermes?
Metabole Piglets.
Oh my god.
It's great. I really liked it. It was good.
What did you think of this Circe versus the Fate Circe?
I mean, they're both fairly playful types. And I mean, I do like the analog of like, you know, Odysseus and Circe both needing to do thinking to that they need to do certain things in order to protect the people who rely on them. But in the end, Odysseus is I suppose good character is the thing that very plainly put, good character is the thing that or good character and devotedness to his wife is the thing that persuades her to help him. That's pretty cool.
And one of the things, and we can talk about it later, but one of my favorite lines is the one of the reasons is he's like, the god of tides is out to end my life, and she's like, Poseidon, eh? Like, they've got beef. She's like, oh, that fucker. Alright. Like, okay, well, I can help, I guess. I guess. Alright, well, any thoughts on what's gonna happen in the last saga of Act 1, which will be the Underworld Saga?
We're going to hell.
It is not hell, don't say that. Don't misrepresent my boy's homeland. Alright? For those of you who might not know,
some of them are in hell.
That is true. It's a third of them are in hell. For those of you guys who might not know, Hades is my favorite Greek god. Hades and Persephone are my favorite little Greeklings. So I have a very big protection over them.
Welcome to hell. Would you like a hand?
But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment what you guys thought, what you guys want to see me do next, and what else you might want to see me drag all of my friends into. I'm gonna go buzz off, and make sure you guys follow everyone that's here right now. Bye!
Later, gamers.
Help me.